All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, table of four, whoever is watching this video, this is like a quick video on 9-1 to 9-3. Okay, so arithmetic and geometric. You might be like, we already learned this stuff. Why are they calling it different things? Well, now we're only really talking about like counting numbers. So, what's the first term, the second term, the third term, the fourth term, the fifth term? We won't ask for like what's the first point three term. We won't ask for that in this because these are sequences and then eventually series. If you're wondering what the difference is, a series, I think you add up all the numbers. So in arithmetic, this is y equals mx plus b. You're used to this, okay? So let's say it was 10, 13, 16, 19, 22. Okay, what's going on? Well, we're going up by 3 every time. That is our slope. What's our y-intercept? I don't know. We'll have to put in a 0 for x and then do a little math work. It's 7. So b is 7. So if this was a line, it'd be y equals 3x plus 7. Well, now the explicit formula is very close to that. That would be to get any number, a sub n, I do 3 times that number and I add 7. Now let's check to see it works. What's a sub 5? Well, that should be 3 times 5, 15 plus 7, 22. Oh, look, it works. So you can always test yourself. That's what's going on in these. Okay, now in geometric, um, if our first one was 10 and then 20 and then 40 and then 80 and then 160, in geometric, this is like exponential growth. So we used to call it y equals b times r to the x. Now we'll say a sub n is b times r to the n. What's our b? I got to put in a y-intercept. I got to put in a 0 to find my y-intercept. I work backwards and I get a 5 there. So here a sub n is 5 times, well, what's our r? We're multiplying by 2, multiplying by 2, multiplying by 2. 5 times 2 to the n. So what's a sub 4? It should be 5 times 2 to the fourth. 2 to the fourth, 2, 4, 8, 16. 5 times 16 is 80. Bam, we got it right. Okay. Now let's talk about, so this is your explicit formula. Uh-oh, that's going to get all screwed up. Now let's talk about recursive. This right here is your explicit. Okay. Recursive, they're actually similar. A recursive formula has two parts. So let's do this one. We'll do this one over here, and we'll do this one over here. Both of the first parts are the same. A sub 1 is 10. A sub 1 is 10. Now, A sub 1 is not always 10. It just happened to be 10 in both of the examples I made for you, okay? So tell us where to begin. Tell us what the first term is. Then, this is actually not that bad. To find A sub n, any number. Well, now you always are going to write, well, what? You take the previous number. Well, in this one, we're just adding 3. That's the recursive. All of this is the recursive formula. So how do we do this recursive? Well, to find a sub n, any number, I take the previous number, a sub n minus 1, and I multiply by 2. So all of this is the recursive for that one. Okay, so now let's take a look at your quiz and see how this applies to your assessment. So here, write a recursion formula. Well, a sub 1 a sub 1 is 2. Come on now. Okay, now to get a sub n, well, what are we doing each time? We're adding 12, adding 12, adding 12. I take a sub n minus 1 and I add 12 to it. Okay, let's take a look at one that you're stuck on here. Okay, so you're offered a job that pays $42,000 during the first year. Okay, and then 6% increase in the second year. So it tells you what our R is. Our R is 1.06. Now, what's really difficult about this one is to find the y-intercept. So let me help you with that. Okay, on. All right, so 42000 times 1.06. This is 44520. Now this gets easier. I just take that and do times 1.06, and this is 47191.20 times 1.06. I don't know. I don't really need to be doing this now, but 50,022.67. Okay, now what's it asking for? Oh, nice. Look, just do it that way. How else can you do it? Well, if you really wanted to do it the hard way, but like a way that would maybe make some questions easier, find the y-intercept. Well, how I do that? I got to do 42,000 divided by 1.06. That's going to give me the previous number. And that's going to be 39622.64. Oh, this is going to be weird. When I round, I don't like it. Okay, so what if I wanted to put this in my calculator? A sub n explicit is 39622.64 times 1.06 to the n. There are other ways to do this, but I like to keep things consistent because it's less to memorize. So now let me see what would happen if I put that in. All right, 39622.64 times 1.06 to the x power. I just want to see my table. Oh, I did pretty good there. Notice if I go down to 4 and I want to get it more accurate, I can scroll over. Now, this highlights the actual decimal. So, yeah, that's a good way to do it. Now, look, I still think the way I did it first was the best way to do this question because they only want to know how much we'll make in the fourth year. But what if they wanted to know how much we'd make in the 50th year? Well, then I would want to use my table for sure. Okay. All right. I hope this helps you guys get started. Here, let me help you with this. So, first term is 6, second term is 7, third term is 8, fourth term is 9. M is 1. We're adding 1 each time. What's our B? Our B is 5. So this is going to be y equals 1x plus 5. So if they want the 15th number, A sub 15 is 1 times 15 plus 5. It's 20. Okay? That's how you do that. All right. I hope that helps.